Hey, what's up YouTube? This is your boy Joey bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. Today I'm going to showcase Bastion Misawa from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. So let's get started with his deck profile. So first off, he plays two Water Dragons. And if the Fire Dragon from the anime ever gets released, I'd probably replace one of them. Next up, he plays 3 Hydrogeddons, 3 Oxygeddons. These two cards he didn't use in the anime, but it fits his deck pretty well. That'll be Deuterion, so we play 2 of those, and the 1 Water Dragon Cluster. Next up we have his 3 Carboneddon. Next up we have 2 Mathematicians to send your Carboneddons to the graveyard. Next up we have the one White Magician Pikaru. That's his crush card in the anime. Foxfire. He didn't use this in the anime, but it was in the manga, and he needed some monsters. Next up we have Element Magician, Element Dragon. These were seen in his deck, and the 1 Hyozan Ryu. So that's what you use Carboneddon's effect to special summon this guy to your field. Yep. So that's it for his monsters. Next up we have another monster, but it's a ritual, and that'll be his Litmus Doom Swordsman, and he plays 2 of those. So we gotta have 2. And of course you gotta have his 2 Litmus Doom Rituals to go with it. Yep. I'm pretty happy that these cards got printed. About time. So going on to his spells, he has the 1 A Wink Beat Giant Dragon. That you combo it off with his Hyozan Ryu. 2 Bonding H2Os, 1 Bonding D2O. He didn't use this in the anime, but it goes with his style of deck, and he did need a lot of cards for his deck. So we have the double spell, Pot of Greed, Living Fossil, Mystical Space Typhoon, and the 1D Fusion. He doesn't play any fusions, but that's what he would use to counter players who used fusion types in the anime. He was very anti-fusion. So Bonding DHO, he didn't play this in the anime, but fits his theme of deck pretty well. Next up is Spirit Barrier. 2 Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell. This is what Bastion used to combat fusion plays. He would use this only when the opponent would play a Polymerization, and it will prevent them from fusion summoning the whole game. The only way they confuse is with the Polymerization. If they confuse other ways, they can still do so, but that's the next card. We got Furai Kazan. If you have multiple attributes on the field, then it can do certain things. It can like wipe up your opponent's back row or the monster zones. Next up we have his 1 Ring of Destruction. And that looks like it's it. That's his entire deck right there. This is a 40 card deck, and it plays okay, pretty good, but if he only played more cards, I would have built a way better deck. It still plays pretty cool, but it could have been better. Alright, so that's gonna have to do it for my deck profile, and as always, this is Joey Wheeler signing out. Thank you for watching.